everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your December 17th, 2019 daily tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. This reading is for everyone. If you're not already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way you're the first notified whenever these videos come out to give you an overall energy forecast. So let's see what Tuesday has in store for us. Let's see. See what Tuesday has in store. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Strength card upright. Ooh, and the Chariot. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So the Seven of Wands in reverse, let's start there and then we'll move down the line. I love how we have all this yellow. Speaking of our solar plexus, so we definitely need to stay as cheerful as possible today. And the energy should align to make that a bit easier for us. Now, Seven of Wands in reverse is the first card. And the Seven of Wands, when it's in reverse, it's a card of needing to, I'm hearing the word pride, okay? So pride is good when it's like, I don't know, like American pride or something. I don't know. But it can be a bad thing when our ego gets inflamed. It can be a bad thing when we get too prideful sometimes. So just watch that today and, pay attention to other people who might do things like that or boast about themselves. Sometimes that can be the case. But I will say this, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it is an energy that says flat out today, stand up for yourself. If something comes up, be patient with your approach of standing up for yourself. I'm not saying as soon as someone does something, you instantly, oh, well, I'm going to give it to you. This is how I'm going to stand up for myself today. No, the Seven of Wands is just saying that you might be faced with a situation to one, someone else's issues don't always have to be ours. And with that being said, people's issues, like I said, don't have to become ours. So sometimes when people come to work with a bad attitude, it doesn't have to affect us. Let them keep that energy. Don't feed into it and allow them to change the way that you act because they have a bad attitude or whatever it may be. Or they're being super prideful, trying to one-up you. Some people, you can't even get a word in edgewise. You trying to talk and they just, oh yeah, I have this. And it's like, you know what? Just let them ramble. But then when things calm a bit, you know what? Every time we have a conversation, you really can talk. Like, you really overtalk me a lot. Do people tell you that? I don't know how to say it without coming off rude, but sometimes people need to hear things like that. And today might be a day where you might actually get a breakthrough. I'm not saying be rude. All I'm saying is that today is an energy to where you could actually say what's on your mind. Definitely with the Seven of Wands, don't get overwhelmed with things. Don't allow yourself, standing up for yourself doesn't mean that you get into a full-blown argument with someone. Standing up for yourself could just be simply acknowledging how you feel. And like they say, I said what I said, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to argue with you because with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this can be sometimes people coming for you. This can be people competing with you, one-upping you. Don't make sure you're not that person. Okay. Now, the next card we have is the Strength card upright. And this is the beautiful energy of Leo. And it says you catch more bees with honey. After you come to this place of, and for some of you, it'll just be having a really busy morning and needing to calm yourself midday. And then by the end of the day, it's just like a breakthrough. And it's just beautiful energy that comes. Others of you, it'll be a mixture of what I'm talking about. And the Strength card is saying our health is the most important thing. When we stress, when we get our blood pressure up with situations, it doesn't add any life to us. It actually just makes things worse. So the Strength card is saying you catch more bees with honey. Being patient. Sometimes you can tame the beast in the most passive way, or you can tame the beast in the most productive way without doing it in the most obvious way. Like, for instance, if you have an issue with your boss, standing up for yourself in a way, but also with the Strength card, doing it in a Like I said, you catch more bees with honey. You get across, our point gets across to people when we talk and when we're open and when we're open to listening and when we come off genuine. That's catching bees with honey. But when we come off trying to push our ideas on people or fight against things in life, let it just flow today. Don't allow yourself to, like try to push things too much, because you won't get where you want to go. Standing up for yourself is important, but pushing against the grain and trying to explain yourself to someone who isn't listening is not the way you want to go, because it's actually a really, really beautiful day and you want to be able to pull in all of that beautiful energy of happiness that this day is going to try to bring to you. Now, the last card we have is the Chariot, okay? And the Chariot is the savior. It's the victorious energy of Cancer. It is saying that I am proud of you. You have gotten to a point to where you used to, back 3 months ago, you would have snapped in this situation. You would have lost your cool. You would have had to pop 6 of your anxiety pills, but you've learned so much these last 7 months, 3 months, 2 years. And you've learned how to not let other people's shit affect you. And because of that, I'm coming in. God is coming in. The universe is coming in. Your husband is coming in. Somebody is coming in with some type of blessing or some type of help. It might just be words of wisdom, but it's something that is very victorious that comes through. This would be a good day to buy a car. The Chariot upright is like good with vehicles, cars, getting things serviced today. Definitely, I would say get up a little early with the 7 of Wands. This can cause a busy morning for you. But overall, the Chariot is saying everything by the end of the day will be sorted, because you've gotten to this point in your life where you've learned to balance out the good with the bad. You notice that even the dark parts of you, the hurt parts of you, you've learned to heal those parts and acknowledge them. Sometimes we try to run from our darkness, or we try to run from our problems, or we try to convince ourselves that things don't exist that really do. Facing and acknowledging the issue is the first step. The next step is embracing your light and your dark energy and realizing, yeah, I know I have meltdowns sometimes and I really beat myself up really, really bad. But I'm also a really good person who cares about others. And the way that I care about others, I need to care about myself that way. Okay, talk to a Leo today, talk to a Cancer today. They just might make you smile. They just might say something that just really brightens up your day. Of course, we want to talk to positive Leos, positive Cancers, not ego-filled Leos, not negative Cancers. Okay, so I think this overall will bring a beautiful energy for us. I'm wishing you nothing but the best of everything when it comes to this Tuesday. And if you need me for anything, you can always email me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day and I'll see you later.